Hello? Brilliant. This is gonna be a short stream. I mean, because so to give a little insight, I don't know why I have to watch like 3 ads in one go. My own stuff, but okay. Oh well. So, Game of Winter's final thing is very short. So short that after we go through the prologue, I'll tell you.
The absolute evil was reunited, and once again it hurried to New King's Ending, there to destroy Melty-Sand and her miserable little altar of rebirth. The final battle was at hand.
So I tend to do like a little mock battle, just so I did play a little bit and understand. Apparently it was so easy, I accidentally beat it, which is why the cover of this is all destroyed already. I don't know how I beat it. I went to the bathroom and then it's like, oh, you won. I'm just like, what? Anyways, so just for this little area, just ignore the evil creature there. Imagine this has golden rings and all of it's gold and stuff, and well, you'll kind of see what I mean because that's really all it was. You'll see once I get there what it looks like in the picture. I'll be attacking it then, but yeah, I can't believe how easy this last mission is. I mean, I can. We just got the ultimate Eve, so why not use it? Makes sense.
Well, the time had finally come. Finally. God, how many times have I already said that? Doesn't matter. This time it really is the end. The absolute evil stood before New King's Ending. The Alliance had built a new capital with the same old name. Here, Melty-Sand had built the new altar of rebirth in the name of her fire god. As long as this danger still existed, wave after wave of heroes would launch themselves against evil. The altar had to be destroyed. Then, too, there was, of course, Melty-Sand herself. The high priestess of the fire god had turned out to be a worthy opponent and a threat to the absolute evil. If she were to die, the Alliance's fate would be sealed. But as long as the altar stood, she too would always be revived.
You think you've won? You have no idea. The altar is protected by the fire god's sacred stones. Their barrier is impenetrable to your abominations. Forward, Alliance! Destroy them! Have no fear. The altar will save you.
Good point. Before the pondering evil could carve its way to the altar, it would first have to destroy the barrier. For this, it had to grab the fire god by its... it had to destroy the fire god's 2 sacred stones. Got it? Let me repeat that for you. First, destroy the crystals. Second, destroy the altar. Third, destroy Melty-Sand.
Don't worry now, Rayla. We'll say it because you couldn't. We're gonna grab the fire god's nice family jewels and break them. Anyway, yeah.
The absolute evil approached New King's Ending. It was happy to be whole again. This trinity, division, had been nothing but one giant headache. All the while it was throwing itself into battle here, its creatures were diligently producing mana that trickled steadily into it over time. Moreover, it also had access to the faction's spells, the best of them. We don't need to waste time on piddling little generic spells.
Yeah, so you saw that thing there. Just imagine that. You know, on
the gate to New King's Ending was secured by a consecrated object. Honestly, it made the absolute evil giggle. Or it would have giggled if it had ever made a sound. Anyway, of course, that was no obstacle. After all, it had merged with Barthas and could also use his fantastic skills. The place was desecrated, the gate to the city open. With determined tread, the absolute evil marched forward.
My god will destroy you!
And I will destroy you. Get this little book. Divine evil well armed.
The cemetery profaning evil has just desecrated one of the aforementioned, thus dragging some undead from their graves.
New King's Ending will never fall!
Fuck that. Oh, okay. This house.
Massacring evil stomped another group of defenders into the dirt.
Massacring evil really didn't give a hootenanny what anyone was doing.
The absolute evil reached one of the inner gates of New King's Ending. The Alliance had barricaded it well. It would be difficult to break through there. But then, out of nowhere, or more precisely out of the fog of war, a death bolt appeared. The absolute evil made a mental note to rename the creature sometime soon. The death bolt shot at a small stash of dynamite, which by happy coincidence was stored here, and blew a passage through the rock. Through it poured a flood of horde creatures, who willingly cut their lord a path. Lo and behold, the gate was open.
Ah, can't take them with us. This house, I'll take this. I don't know if somebody's living there, but I don't now.
My god will destroy you!
These few Alliance troops had no chance against the absolute evil. The absolute evil had now conquered another large area of New King's Ending. It decided to let the Horde secure the area. One may consider it unwise, but the Barthas in the absolute evil wanted to confront Melty Sand alone. Stupid idea. The all-destroying evil reached the large square, the last bastion before Melty Sand's retreat. The Alliance had positioned their last great army. Demons were supposed to attack it, but the portals were kept closed by Alliance mages. With the demons' help, the place would be overrun in a flash. The cunning evil knew what to do. Oops! That was it for the absolute evil. Somehow, I had expected a bit more, because that was pretty pitiful. But hey, let's not argue so close to the end. In fact, the absolute evil wasn't dead at all, but had only slipped on its long coat, or something like that. Whatever. It got right back up and kept on fighting.
You're gonna stop.
Made it this far, but that won't help you. The fire god's sacred stones protect this place. The altar is safe.
The woman has no idea. It somehow never occurred to Melty Sand the sacred stones unfortunately lay virtually unprotected and could therefore be destroyed. So, absolute evil marched in.
Wait, what are you doing? No, you can't attack the stones. Soldiers, keep it back!
I always fail to like save one and four. I don't know why.
The absolute evil reached the first of the two sacred stones that made up the altar's protective barrier. It would require a couple of stout blows and a modicum of brute force.
Stop it! The stone must not be destroyed!
The barrier protecting the altar of rebirth still stood firm. The ponderous evil finally got underway to destroy the sacred stones.
You may have destroyed one of the stones, but the second is well guarded, and its power alone is sufficient to maintain the barrier. The good shall triumph.
Let me just say, that was just the first blow, and the second is right behind it.
Heroes of the Alliance, defend the sacred stone. It must not fall. The altar must be protected.
Melty Sand actually believed that she and her miserable defenders could stop the unstoppable evil. How cute. Unimpressed, the absolute evil began to destroy the second sacred stone.
The ultimate evil really is not impressed.
The second sacred stone fell victim to the absolute evil blows. The path to the altar was free. It was time for the Alliance leftovers to wet their pants and pray to all the gods they'd ever heard of.
Remain steadfast, men. The altar is still in our possession and active. We can still win for the Fire God!
They really can't.
The area was secure, the altar almost within grasp. The absolute evil directed its demonic subjects to guard the place, and proceeded on alone. If you want something done right, do it yourself, thought the absolute evil.
What does not kill me makes me stronger.
Over here. Alright, fairly. And then over here. Ah, there's something over here. Nope. Just people who want to die.
Through the fire, I have been reborn.
Good job, Melchisan. Good job.
Good will triumph. I shall return from the fire.
Yep, you keep doing that.
The first cracks appeared in the altar. Excellent! That's the stuff!
Protect the altar! It must not be destroyed!
It's gonna die.
I am back.
Again? You died again? Already? Okay, I think that's pretty shameful, really. This is the last map, and all you have to do is just hack and slash your way through, okay? Well, then get up and try again.
That's why I was saving that.
The altar was almost destroyed, but only almost. Come on, finish the stupid thing off. It was done. The altar of rebirth was in ruins, and Meltisand lay next to it on the floor, dead. The absolute evil had triumphed. Excellent work, my friend. I've read that the developers have really raised the level of difficulty. You can be proud of yourself. I'm not going to say any more here because that all comes in the outro sequence, but it was a lot of fun. See you in part 3. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to say that. I mean, maybe we'll hear from one another again someday.
Part 3 coming soon. Very soon.
Meltisand was defeated. The Red Priestess hit the ground with a long, drawn-out "Ah!" and breathed her last. Since the ultimate evil had already laid waste to the altar of rebirth, it could be certain that this time her demise was now permanent. Moreover, never again would a hero of the Alliance rise from the dead. They would henceforth simply lie there and rot once they had been struck down. It was a glorious victory, through and through. Not only was the absolute evil restored and had united the evil nations, it had also handed the do-gooders an annihilating defeat. Horde, demons, and undead cheered their champion. An era of terror began for the kingdoms of the Alliance. An eternal reign of evil. But would evil's rule truly last forever? After all, every evil tends to attract heroes with more luck than skill, who then defeat it. Should the reign of evil already be counting its days, then? You know how it is. All good things come in threes.
Penguins of undead. Yeah, that's the game. I love the dungeon series. Alrighty then. Well, I know that's about it. Hey, tribute to everybody who's just pushing the credits. Can't make it go faster. And thanks for watching. Quite enjoyed this game. I've played it plenty. I accidentally beat the last one. The last mission. That altar was just supposed to be there, and notice I wasn't even in there. Ah. My only critique for the next game. Well, actually no. My only critique for this game. There's a few, but it has a sort of style that if you can learn how to just manage who you want first, the rest of it just becomes easy. I mean, yeah, they did push up the difficulty. I frankly find the second mission in Winter the hardest mission. Second or third, I don't remember. I find that like the most difficult mission. The one where I died first. That one's probably the hardest one I find, but the rest are actually decently easy. Once you're tier 2, it becomes very easy. And that's it. If you look.
Job done. Again, the ultimate evil's army stood before the... Ultimately, however, it was not the Horde who stood before King's Ending, but the chaotic evil and the absolute evil was reunited, and once again, it hurried to new King's Ending. Alliance hero Barthas had awakened something in his quest. Alliance heroes had dropped like flies in the battle of King's Ending. Chasing Meltisand, the corrupting evil set out for the Stones of Destiny, high on the unlonely mountain. There it would follow the same...
There's a bunch of skirmish stuff, but I'm not into playing these because they don't got really much narrating. So... unless, like, someone out there can tell me why I should care. I don't find these DLCs technically fun. I mean, it's just go kill, pick a random person to do, and go. You can literally just play on random on all of them, so it barely matters what you do. You can have endless on. So I don't think I'll be doing this unless down the line we get people requesting that I do them. I'll do all of them based on requests. To kill a penguin. And the dam. Wall Street. Oh boy. Hatchling, Vassal. I'll do all this. Island of Terror. Isle of. Yeah, I can't even speak. But they all kind of just, you know, go down the same path. So I won't really be doing those since there's like no story to it. Really, in my opinion. Unless there is. But for now, thank you for watching. And have a beautiful day.